Hello. When I first started the idea of decking my car out for car camping, one of the big questions was privacy. And I came up with different ideas and things that I wanted and didn't want, and I didn't know what I wanted. One day I was walking through the Dollar Tree and I saw that they had these black silk pillowcases for $1.25 each. So I thought, I'm going to try that. And I picked up a few of them. I cut them up and I put Velcro on them. I put Velcro all over my car. And this is what I used for privacy on my trip. I just want to show you what I came up with. By the way, I'm Val and you're watching Videos About Life. So when I was in my parking spot for the night, I would just pull this forward, and that way it was set up for the night and it wasn't in my way when I was driving. And then I'd hop in the back seat. Now when I'd get in the back seat, I had things pretty much set up the way I would want for the night, at least as far as the windows were concerned. In both of the doors, the door handles, I had my curtain set up right here. The one that I would put across here, I would have right here. There's the other door handle. And then the one for the back is back there, and I'll show that to you in a minute. But let me just show you how I had the window set up. I didn't need much light to do this either, because I kept the top where the sewn seam was. By the way, I just cut them all apart. Some of them are one direction, some of them are the other. And then I put Velcro in different parts of my car to hold it in place. My thoughts behind the black silk was it would be a nice flowy material, so it would stop people from seeing in, but it wouldn't be something solid like if I put those cardboard things into the windows. So I just Velcroed that there, and I could feel the Velcro, so I knew exactly where everything was. I put that one there, and then I would use the door handle to hold that up in place like that. Okay, and then I have Velcro there that I used there, and also there's one right down there. There it is. And like I said, I thought that would give it a nice flowy thing, so people looking in would see darkness, but they would not see the cardboard in the window. This one here was a little bit different, and I did it two different ways. In the beginning, I had the seat back here, and it went that way. And then near the end of the trip, I moved this seat forward so that it would go behind it. This is also one that, after watching different videos, I think I'm going to tweak it a little bit more. Here's the Velcro here. That one just went right there. You see that? I think you can see that. Okay, we're going to go around the seat this way, because this is how I had it in the beginning. And then I've got Velcro right here. And this is how I would do this. Like I said, as the trip went on, I kept having to add a little bit more Velcro here and a little bit of Velcro there and everything, but eventually I would get it to work. So there is a gap right here, but when I had my bed out, I was able to cover that up, and I'll show you that in a second as well. All right. So from here, now I would start to put my bed together. And here's my trifold mattress. Piece of wood that is just sticking there. Okay, and this was my brace. Okay. All right, I think you could see that a little bit better like that. Sorry about the glare of the sun. But I would have this piece of wood. I would just pull this piece of wood forward. It would lean against this brace, and it would also lean against there. Then I would take my trifold mattress, bring that up like this, and push it all the way into the back. Okay, there we go. Got that like that. And it was covered up like this. In the last few days, I would actually move the front seat up, the driver's seat up as well. Sometimes I would leave it back until I was done eating or something like that. But then I could bring this over here, behind here like this a little bit if I wanted to, and have the privacy. Sometimes I would just put it behind there like that. Same on that side. Now from here was always the fun part. Wish me luck on this one. It's been a couple of months since I took my trip. I hope I can do this. Okay. So from here, this is where I've got to, and then, like I said, I would practice my yoga. Let me kick off my shoes, which I would do at nighttime as well. Then I would come back here and just swing around. And believe it or not, it does work. Okay. Whew. And let's get this window done real quick. Put my Velcro there. Put my Velcro there. And then put that up there. And again, I've got it down here. I've actually got two pieces of Velcro on this one. One's there, and there. As you can see, that covers things up pretty good. All right. Now, I'm going to bring it down here for a minute. The one place I did use the cardboard cutouts was on the little back windows. Another reason why I wanted the cloth or silk window covers is I wanted to be, if I wanted to, I wanted to have the ability to peek out at night in case I heard some weird noises or something. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't want the cardboard in the windows. And again, cardboard in all the windows to me just really said somebody is in that car. I was hoping that the black silk curtains would give the illusion that it's dark inside, but you wouldn't know for sure if somebody was in there. Okay, so let me just put up the other one. Now for the back one here, I kept that one right here, so I always knew where it was. And I had Velcro across one side of it and only one piece across the bottom of it, so I could always tell which way was up and which way was down. So a little bit of yoga maneuvering again, but I could get that right there and there. And then these pieces of Velcro would just go here. Like that. Then I have the one piece on the bottom that goes there. And I do have to, I do have one over here somewhere. There it is right there. All right. And this would be the way I would block out light. And like I said, this over here, I would just block that off with my one bag like that. My pillow was here. Sorry about all that. But this is how I did my car with black silk pillowcases from the Dollar Tree. So what are your thoughts? Please drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. In the morning, it was just as easy to take it down. All I would have to do is pull it down like that. Take my little window screens out. Oh, of course, I would be very neat and put everything back where it belongs so that it would be where I wanted it the next day. If you like this video, please hit the like button below. Subscribe, you'll see more videos like this. Oh, and just so there's no confusion, I recreated some of my camping setup. I realized when I got home that I wanted videos of certain aspects of my trip. So I recreated this one to show the privacy curtains that I had made. Hopefully after my next trip, which should be next month, I will remember to show everything in a little bit more detail when I get home, and then talk about some of the things that worked and some of the things that didn't work. Until next time, bye-bye.